So we just got to the Epworth. Where are we? The Epworth, the Freemason.
Freemasons Epworth.
And we're going to see Dr. Kent, the gynecologist. This is my mom, everyone. Yeah, she's very pretty. Unlike me. So hopefully that will go well.
Where are we going? Ground?
I don't know. Oh, fuck.
Oh, shit. Get in the lift.
Why are you shutting the door?
So you want to go ground?
Yeah. I guess so. Oh, God.
Not me, darling.
Not me, darling.
Ground floor.
Ground floor. There we go.
Through the center lifts.
Apparently we're going to level 106 or level 106. This is very confusing. Oh, there's a guide dog. Oh, guide dog. Hi, guide dog. I don't know. Reception. Yeah, this is kind of hospital is confusing. Today we've got on some runners, some Nike pants, some t-shirt. I mean, jumper.
Is it? What are you doing? Yeah.
Oh shit. Got all my papers. He's okay. We're coming up to his rooms. Alright. Just finished with Dr. Kent. How do you think it went?
Good.
Good?
Really good.
I think it went
So
better
we're off
than
to the pain specialist
the
now.
other people that we saw.
So he's given you, what did he give you?
Gave me
A script?
a script for progesterone. What is it called?
So
To stop
your
my ovaries from working.
From ovulating, just in case. Because that can cause irritation and inflammation.
Here you go, Dr. Michelle over here.
So,
She's got her little paper out. So, doctor, what do you think of the? Could it be fibroids? No. But what do you think about the uterine fibroid? He said no, it's not fibroids.
I don't care. I have to ask. I'm paying the $200, man. Half an hour.
If you know, gynecologists are expensive. So. Currently 11:10 and we are going to the pain specialist. We're now at the Victorian Rehab Centre in Glen Waverley and we're going to see the Melbourne Pain Group, Dr. Babak Far. Come on down. We just went to see Dr. Babak Far from the Melbourne Pain Group at Vic Rehab in Glen Waverley. That was pretty much a waste of time, no offense, but yeah, he didn't really.
What was he talking more
Didn't
about?
really suggest anything. He was happy to put me on a program that was going to deal with my pain, like as a, you know, he explained it in a way that whether it's for them, if it's a migraine, whether it's pelvic pain, whether it's whatever type of chronic pain you're dealing with, it doesn't really matter to them because the way that they deal with it or the way that they treat it, I guess, is not really by treating it, but by managing everything. So whether you work with psychologists and physios and occupational therapists and stuff like that. But he was just very blasé about it. He didn't really seem like he wanted to help, which was kind of annoying. He prescribed some medication to take place of the endone, because obviously endone is like an opioid based medication, and opioids are drugs and highly addictive, and then your body becomes desensitized to it, so you know that's not a great option. So he has recommended an alternative, but because I'm not too happy with his service, we have booked in to see the Pain Specialist Australia in Richmond, who Dr. Kent, the gyno that I saw this morning, recommended. So hopefully they will be a little bit better in specialising in the pelvic pain. they are highly regarded. So let's hope, fingers crossed, that these ones come through. I'm booked in to see them on the 10th of October. I'm on the cancellation list, so hopefully it isn't too much longer till I can see them. So we'll see what happens from here. So just to give you guys a little bit of an update, I didn't get to take my camera with me yesterday. I was in a bit of a rush, to be honest, and I didn't really have time to film. Yesterday I went and saw Fitwise Physiotherapy in Armadale. I had a consultation with a senior physio. Her name was Fiona. Really lovely lady, but had a panic attack while I was in there, which wasn't really nice. So I kind of had to step out of the room for a little bit, and I was just shaking, and I think like I know what triggered it. Like I think it was the fact that she was asking me all like these questions, obviously, that physios have to ask, especially when they don't know you and they don't know your history and stuff like that. The first like 10 minutes of the appointment went fine, and then I started to feel all the blood rush from my head down to my legs, and then whenever I feel that happening, I get a tingling sensation in my arms and like my hands, and that's when I knew it was like kind of like a panic attack, or like an anxiety attack. So I went on another like 20 minutes like that, which was really horrible. I felt like I was like gonna pass out. I felt like I was gonna throw up. I didn't know if I needed to go to the bathroom or needed to lie down, but because I was by myself yesterday, I kind of didn't want to lie down in case I couldn't get back up and obviously drive myself home. So yeah, that happened, which wasn't too fun, but the consultation itself went really well. So I have got another appointment in 2 weeks time, and hopefully I will take you guys along. The physio is definitely a good idea. She suggested to go for like swimming, and if there's anything like that I'm doing that's hurting, like obviously not to do it. Plan is to build up like the strength back in my pelvis, and in my lower back as well. So for those of you who don't know, I had a car accident 4 years ago or so, and I was T-boned by a bus, and ever since then my back's been thrown out. Obviously, like due to that, like it's caused me to put on weights, and I have to go and see a dietitian, and it's just like, you know, having this chronic pelvic pain and not being able to do a lot either is it's not easy, and obviously that's causing me to put on weight too, as well as like medication and stuff, plus like my mood being low, so I don't really want to eat, you know, wholesome food, which I should be eating. So I tend to just either not eat, and then we'll eat like, you know, ice cream or like junk food. Yeah, so obviously my body's not getting like enough fuel to power it, which is like affecting my mood and stuff like that. So it's all like this just vicious cycle that goes around. So sometimes when I have panic attacks and anxiety attacks, they do last a couple of days. Sometimes it happens and I'm like, I was shaky for the whole day afterwards. It was hard to drive myself home. All my appointments and all my specialists and gynecologists, psychiatrists, psychologists, everyone is, except for my GP. My GP is the only one that's close to home. Everyone is half an hour and more, so like half an hour plus away from, oh, rude. But I think yesterday, because I had like back-to-back appointments like in these last like 2 weeks, like it's really frustrating going to appointments too and spending all this money and time and, you know, traveling there, and not only in the consultation but like, you know, the travel there, the travel home. Sometimes I've got 2 or 3 appointments in one day, so, you know, it's like it does take its toll. So I think that's been like a big part of maybe yesterday, and like, you know, I was already kind of, maybe the questions that she was asking was kind of like the straw that broke the camel's back, I guess. So yeah, I feel like that's kind of the reason and the trigger to like my anxiety attack yesterday. But yeah, I'm pretty sure the reason why I'm feeling pretty shitty today is because of yesterday. It's just like a carryover kind of thing. But yeah, it's hard when you're feeling like this and you've got things to do. Like today's Friday. If I don't go to the post office today, I'll have to go tomorrow morning, and my mum and dad leave tomorrow morning, so that's not an option to give Dad his present, so I want to obviously give it to him before he goes away so he can use it while he's away. So I have to, like, you know, really force myself to just go to the post office. Like, you know, for a lot of people that's an everyday thing, you know, it's easy, it's not, you know, it should, like, obviously be easy. It's just going to the post office or going to the shops, and the shops aren't very far from where I live, so yeah, it's just like the whole, like, you know, I've got to send stuff off. People have bought stuff that I need to send off, and, you know, so I guess that's like, I don't know, it just really sucks, like, when you've got stuff to do, but then, like, your mind is, like, holding you back, or, you know, you're feeling sick, so you don't want to go out, obviously. And today's my first day off in, like, probably, like, the last 2 weeks that I haven't had any appointments. And it's so nice because, like, I just get to, like, chill out and, like, relax. But then, like, yeah, now I have to go to the post office and post that stuff. I need to wash my hair, like, you know, I'll wash my hair in, like, a week. Yeah, it's like, I feel like if you're, like, going through a similar kind of thing, like, or if you know, like, where I'm coming from, like, with anxiety and with, like, feeling like having a low mood, or, like, mood disorder, or, like, depression, or, like, whatever it may be, like, you'd understand, you know, you understand where I'm coming from, like, you know, washing my hair and, you know, mentally preparing myself to have a shower and wash my hair is, like, I know it shouldn't be, like, like a huge task, but it is, so, you know, that's just how I see it. It's currently 1:48 p.m, so I need to make a move soon. Like, I've just got so much to do and no motivation to do it. It's just, yeah, it's really difficult. Someone is knocking on the door. All my parcels are either at the post office or they don't need to be signed for. So, also thinking about getting a PO box, but PO box is, like, it's kind of expensive for a year. But then it's, like, also kind of worth it. But then, like, then it kind of forces me to go to the post office kind of thing. What the hell? I think my cousin's here. I think she is here. She is here.
Name good, all my bridges open, go wherever that's power. She came from the club trying to fuck, bitch, get in the shower. You a kid.